Hello, this is Clean Gaming, and welcome back to Steins Day, where we last left off. Fucking help Ferris win something. I wonder if she won the tournament, and I didn't change the future or change the past to affect the future. And I got the Ferris ending, and now we're gonna change that. All that good stuff, we're gonna change it. JK on ransom. Love you, Papa. See you soon. Oh, yep, there we go. Sending it. Sorry, Ferris. We're gonna have to change the past now. Traveling, everything's changed, shit. Change the past, Ferris's father is dead. Achievement not made it complex. Chapter 8, Fractural Androgynous. Woo! Whoa, time travel. My head spins, I feel faint. Slowly, the world reasserts itself. I have teleported to the lab development room. Ferris is standing next to me. Reading Steiner is telling me that the world line has changed. Additionally, the injuries the viral attack inflicted on my body have vanished, so has the pain. Alright! Ferris is standing in the center of the room, looking around. Tears that were in her eyes just moments ago are gone. Joe, do you know what Ferris is fun with, yeah? Just a moment ago, Ferris was fighting to hold back her tears, but that Ferris is no more. In her place is the usual cute, cheerful Ferris with an impish smile on her face. I look at the phone in my hand. It's not my phone, but one with several cute girly cat telephone straps attached. Here's your phone. Yeah? Ferris walks up to me with a teasing smile on her face. She pokes her at my fingers with her index finger. Okay, what, did you see what was inside, yeah? Yeah, sure, whatever. Ferris gently takes her phone from my hand. If you did see it, then please forget about it, yeah. Can't let that cat out of the bag, yeah. Or they will awaken, yeah. Come on, kid, you're supposed to say something like, who the hell are they or something, yeah? I'm sorry. Before we said the email, Ferris said she didn't want to forget. And I lied that she would surely remember. Kid was acting weird now, you usually act all pompous and yeah? I embraced Ferris suddenly, pulling her to me as tightly as I could. I'm sorry, I technically kinda re-killed your father again. Wait, what? Nothing. I'm sorry. Ferris remembers nothing. Nothing about her victory at the Rain Night tournament. Nothing about her escape from the viral attackers, and how they beat the ever-loving crap out of me. Nothing about her father riding up in his limousine to save her, and running over like 5 viral attackers in the process. Nothing about how we talked alone in her bedroom. She doesn't even remember that ending we had when I fucking became like her boyfriend. But I don't either, so, nothing. She remembers nothing. Everything that happened on that world line was undone. What happened to that world line, I don't know. Maybe, like Sula said, it still exists as another possible world line. Or maybe it ceased to exist the moment I sent the email. Who fucking knows? You have to be a god to observe each and every world line, so it's pointless to worry about it. But one thing is clear. I can never return to that world line again. Rose can never see your father again. I fucked everything up. For the better. Or worse. I don't know. Who knows. Joe, this is really bold of you, yeah. Maybe she's in the next room. She'll find out, you know. Yeah. I'm sorry. The only thing I can do is apologize. On this world line, Mary invited Ferris to come hang out at the lab. Apparently, she came to see a costume Mary had made. But I'm getting mail. Mary. Gretchen had a fight with her boyfriend. How do I get them to make up? Yeah, she never had a fight with anyone, so I think it's mysterious. I'm gonna fight with the person I like. Let's see, fight. Let's see. That's because you're a gentle girl, Mary. Mysterious. Yes, it is mysterious. Why are people so cruel to each other? Person I like. Since when do you have someone you like? I figured you'd put food before romance, lol. Yeah, goodbye. It's a mystery. It's so mysterious. I got a mail saint. Mail's been sent. Don't put the phone down. Earlier she came to see a costume Mary had made, but what? Oh yeah, that thing. Ferris has work after this, so she soon leaves the lab. After seeing Ferris off, I head towards Yanabayashi Shrine. On the way, I stop at Chuo Dori and take a look around. They're back. They're back! They're back! Lord Voldemort, of course, that's what we're talking about. The Moe stores exist again. Animate, Tora Noana, Mandarake Gamers, Lamterra, the Melon Books, Asabit City. They all returned to the streets of Akiba. There's a gigantic anime-themed banner hanging from the soft map building. Maids walk the streets handing out leaflets. cosplaying girls advertised in storefronts. But the return of this familiar scenery makes no relief to my heart. There's only pain, for everything I see confirms that Ferris has lost her father. But I can't stop here. I shake my head and hurry to the shrine. On the way, I notice that the satellite is missing from the Radicon's rooftop. Of course it is. Suzaha is gone. Thoughts bring a new pang of grief to my heart. Before this is over, how much more pain will I shoulder? Why the fuck won't this game give me any, relief at all? I pass beneath the archway and enter the silent courtyard. I walk out to the main building and jab the intercom. After a few presses, I get a reply. Oh.
Yes, who is Akabe-san? I haven't been able to voice this in a really long time.
Oh yeah, you haven't.
Why is the microphone so shit now?
I don't fucking know anymore. I'm still trying to figure out that problem. Lukaku comes out. Girly as always, even though he's a guy. No wait, this Lukaku is a genuine girl, I forgot. Whoops! Lukaku, someone should have donated an old computer to the shrine several years ago. Can you ask your dad about it for me?
An old computer?
I think Lukaku went pale when I mentioned the computer. She lowers her face immediately, so I can't be certain.
I'll go call my dad.
Lukaku hurries inside. It looks like she knows something. Lukaku's dad soon appears.
Well, if it isn't Human Kyoma, thank you for taking care of my daughter.
I rush to the greeting and get down to business. Fuck you! Also, I need a computer. If I'm not mistaken, there was an old computer donated to the shrine about 10 years ago. Do you know about it?
An old computer? Why, yes, I do remember that.
Really? Sweet. Yes, finally I've returned over to the world line with the IBM 5100. Please, I need to see it.
Sure, please, wait here.
Luca's dad heads inside the sanctuary in the back. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't know how this is going. Goga's been silent this whole time. Did you break it or something? She keeps touching her hair and looking around nervously. Something is definitely wrong with her. Are you afraid of me, Lukaku? I understand. I mean, I did touch her. Naughty bitch, I guess. Crap, I just made things more awkward. I didn't have to say it like that. I'm not
afraid of you, Okabe-san. That was really embarrassing, though. Please don't do that again.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
By the way, do you know about the IBM 5100?
No!
Lukaku shakes her head in an unnatural way.
I've never heard of it.
But when I called you before, it sounded like you knew about it.
No,
Lukaku's looking more and more uncomfortable. Maybe I'm pushing her too hard. I should back off. I did a terrible thing to this girl. I found her naughty bits. So it might be best if I stop treating her as my disciple. I need to treat her more like a lady from now on. If I don't, I could get sued for sexual harassment or charged with attempted rape or indecency or something. But how exactly do I treat her like a lady anyway? I don't fucking know. Everyone else is fucking... All the other girls I know are kind of crazy in their own little way. Just treat everyone the same, pretty much. So, you're not gonna wear the costume you already made?
Oh, no.
Because it's embarrassing?
Yes.
Why is this girl so lacking in confidence? I guess she can't help it if it's in her nature. But didn't she say her reason for becoming a girl was to gain confidence in the first place? And yet she's a girl now, but she still seems the same inside. That's strange. Luca's dad returns. His timing is good. My conversation with Lukaku wasn't going anywhere. Thank God. Did you find it? Try asking just in case, but he looks confused. Obviously something unexpected has happened.
Well, I couldn't find it. What a strange thing to happen. I wonder who possibly could have affected that somehow.
Couldn't find it?
I remember receiving an old computer, but it's not in the storehouse anymore.
The IBM 5100 isn't here? Press my hands to my temples and stifle a groan. Ugh! The world line is still twisted. The IBM 5100 is like a mirage floating in front of me. I can see it, but can never reach it. Pardon my asking, but the PC was donated by Akiya Rumiho-san, correct?
Huh, how did you know? Do you know her by chance?
We're friends, in a way.
Rumiho-chan has grown up to be a splendid young lady, hasn't she? It was when she was still in elementary school she came to visit with her butler, Kuroki-san. But why did that computer disappear? I thought someone might have stolen it, but everything else is untouched. The lock wasn't broken.
This contradicts Lukaku's statement. Lukaku said she didn't know about the IBM 5100.
Luka, do you know anything about it? You've been cleaning the sanctuary the past few years, haven't you?
Oh god, I got this this itch in my ear, but I want to scratch it because I think I'm gonna mess up the microphone. Once again, Lukaku hangs her head, almost shaking with fear. Her hands are trembling. Lukaku, what's wrong? Try asking again. She doesn't raise her head. I don't know anything! The look on her face betrays her. Lukaku is lying. But why? Remember, she shouldn't even know about the IBM 5100. Why does she know? Because the world lines changed. There's no other answer. Her D-mail must be the cause. In Ferris's case, I didn't know what her D-mail was about. But in Lukaku's case, I already know what it is. I want to be a girl! There we go, that was it. The D-mail must have had influence beyond Lukaku's sex, the butterfly effect. We stepped on a butterfly, we somehow made the IBM 5100 vanish because of Lukaku did a thing. Someone changed the location of the IBM 5100. It was like that with Suzuha and with Ferris. I can't help but think that the universe itself has gave the IBM 5100 away from me. At any rate, when Lukaku sent her D-mail, reading started activated, meaning the D-mail changed the world line. If the IBM 5100 won't return to me on this world line, then my next step is to cancel Lukaku's D-mail. Or, not, and get, Lukaku's ending. In other words, I need to turn Lukaku back into a guy. Suddenly I feel dizzy. It's not a heart stroke, and it's not reading Steiner. How am I going to explain this to Lukaku herself? Just the other day when I called Lukaku a guy, she cried. They Chrissy and Mary ganged up on me, and then they beat me up. I think. I don't remember. Can I get Lukaku to go back to being a guy without stirring up trouble? This is going to be tough. I should consult someone about this. First, I consider consulting Chrissy, but I don't think I should talk to a girl at this time. Let's think a little. Who is a male that I know I can talk to about this? Nope, no one comes to mind. I visit Tanuchi's house. The Virgin's meter is here. I need to know what it says. Canceling Ferris's D-mail appeared to have raised the value about 0.05%. Little by little, I'm approaching the goal of 1% divergence. The number gives me courage. Afterwards, Tanuchi recounts his memories of Ishida Suzuha, just as he did on the previous world line. Stay until he's finished.
Oh yeah, she was totally awesome and everything.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, sure, cool. It's about 6 p.m. when I get back to the lab. Welcome back, Karin! There are two girls in the lab, Miri and Krisu. Who's this Karin? Well, welcome back, folks. So well, that Karin, doesn't it? When you put them together, it's doubly delicious. Delicious. It's not delicious. It's a greeting I can only use Rockrin, so why not? Where's Daru? Probably at May Queen. May Queen. Well, that's back too. So when Ferris said she had to work, she meant at May Queen. What about you, Mary? You work there too, don't you? Of course I do. You know that, Awkward. You're so weird. You're just taking a break to prepare for Kamama tomorrow. Timeline has been corrected, it seems. At least in part. I should stop by May Queen when I have time. I'll visit sometime when Mary and Ferris are working. I didn't realize it until it was gone, but I think I really like that maid cafe. They make the best fucking... I don't know. What the hell do I eat there again? I forgot. Or do I just drink water? Grease is reading a Western book. It's the same book as always. It's pretty hefty, so it must take a long time to read. Now I'm just fucking reading it for the 10th time I'm here. I've literally tried to memorize this thing word for word. I walk past her and enter the development room. There sits the time leap machine. Today is Saturday, the 14th of August. The first time Miri died, it happened on Friday the 13th. After Suzuha's sacrifice changed the world line, Miri died on the 14th instead. Her death was delayed 24 hours exactly. That pattern continues. Her death on this world line should occur tomorrow, the 15th. Just to be safe, I should buy a few days with the time leap machine. I'll need time to solve the Lukaku problem. I'll do time leap right away. Just before entering the lab, I ping into the Bron 2 workshop. The 42 CRT was on. There's no problem there. Still... Huh? Wait, what am I doing? Am I going to phone wave? Is that what we're doing? Cowboy, what are you doing? I thought we were going to... By the time Chris starts talking, this charge phenomenon has already started. What's up? Oh, we're doing it? Time traveling song! We're going back in time for about a day. In the past. Hope I didn't miss anything important there. An unpleasant sound pierces my ears. My vision ripples. My flesh and my soul momentarily feel separate. Grab my right wrist, close my eyes, and take a deep breath. And wait for my pulse to return to normal. Took 2 time leaps, traveling a total of 57 hours into the past. Whew, wow. Worst is over, and all that's left is a headache. I need to cancel Lukaku's demon on this world line. Sit down in a pipe chair and try to come up with a plan. I sit there for fucking 2 days and think of nothing. Nothing. I've been searching for a way to tell Lukaku the truth, but every mental simulation I run ends with her in tears. I suppose that's to be expected. Wow, show me you're not a frickin' chick. I'm gonna feel your crotch. Not at all, I've already seen it happen once. I mistook Lukaku for a guy and she ended up in tears. I mean, Lukaku cries at just about anything. To broach the topic now would be like poking an open wound. Damn, it looks like I have no choice but to ask Karisu. She's a girl, so she would understand how Lukaku feels. I call Karisu out to the bench in front of the Brawn 2 workshop. We're alone.
This seems serious.
Yes, I have a difficult problem that requires delicacy to resolve.
Delicacy? That's like the exact opposite of what anyone expects from you.
Exactly, that's why I'm talking to you. That's why I want to ask the girl. Plus, you're my assistant, so I need you to save my ass this instant.
Oh, you!
Then we all laugh.
What did you need to ask a girl anyway?
I gave her the rundown, including how many times I've time leaped and what happened with Suzanne and Ferris. So how many times have I explained this to her now? I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time. This time she believes me more readily than I expected. The only thing she doesn't believe is the story about Lukaku.
Barusan is actually a guy? That's totally ridiculous! What the fuck is wrong with you?
But it's the truth! Well, it was the truth anyway.
So basically,
She wrinkles her brow in thought.
she looked like Hashida?
What? Crap, I got a mental image there for a second. Judging by her expression, so did Karisu. We both say it at the same time. We grimace. I could probably actually do where I can edit them together and make it sound like we both did at the same time. Nah, that would just sound too weird. We grimace.
But I've said that there's no way such a cute girl like was a guy.
Hey, hold your horses. I never said Lukaku looked like a guy. He actually looked pretty much the same. He was always androgynous. So much... Is that how you say androgynous? Probably not. I don't know. Probably fucking it up. So much you couldn't help but think he was a secretly excess female hormones or something. As a result, I didn't even notice when Lukaku became a girl at first and made a fatal mistake.
You look like she does now.
You two gaze wonders for a bit.
Acceptable.
What?
Hey, but you want to turn her back into a guy.
Unless we do, Mary dies again, and then I'm gonna have to play the Mary death counter. I'm gonna have to put that in there. That actually takes a little bit, because every single time I render the video, I can press it down. I don't have like the full image file that lets me do it, so I gotta redo everything again. It sucks. Enough about me though. Let's get back to the story.
Furu's life is tied to Urishiba-san's gender. That's so crazy. It doesn't seem real at all. Have you come up with a solution?
Of course, I'll have Lukaku turn back into a guy. Easy and simple.
I don't know if she's going to appreciate that.
That's why I'm consulting you, so I can find a way to do this while hurting her the least. I take a mouthful of Dr. People filled with 100% more real people in a vain attempt to quiet my frustration. If only I hadn't been so careless. I should have let so many people send D-mails. This is my punishment. I must shoulder the pain of everyone who used the D-mails. Susaw, Ferris, and now Lukaku.
Okay, I won't change anything. There's only one piece of advice I can give. Don't fuck this up!
Christina sighs, blowing her bangs.
Don't say anything to Urishiba-san.
What do you mean?
Based on what you've told me, you have the advantage this time. You already know the contents of the D-mail. So you don't have to tell her, him, him, who fucking knows. You don't have to tell Urishiba-san. Just send the cancellation D-mail.
You mean pose as Lukaku and send the mail to her mother, myself?
If the world line changes, then that will all be undone. In which case, the ethical concerns don't really matter.
The end justifies the means. Philosophy worthy of a scientist. Just one problem. I don't know her mother's pager number.
What? Are you an idiot? Why did you write it down?
Well, excuse fucking me. I didn't think it would affect fucking the future this drastically. I didn't think I would need it. Ritsu clicks her tongue. She rubs her brow with their fingers while muttering and thinking.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're retarded. What if you just ask for the pager number directly? Think of a good excuse.
That's going to look suspicious.
What are you so scared of? That's not the vain and arrogant Okabe I know.
Vain and arrogant? That was uncalled for. Besides, that was different. I came back from the future a billion times. I've sat through 2 endings already. I'm trying to get the good one. I don't have time to be Hyo and Kiyoma now.
Just make up some nonsense like you always do. I mean, you know how gullible she is, right? Wow, I hate myself for saying that. I'm a bad girl. On a steel horse I ride.
No time for singing Kurisu. Kurisu hangs her head. Maybe I should just tell her the truth. Sincerity will work better than underhanded tricks, I think.
Mad scientist, sincere, that's a good one. It's more like you to say, "Oh, brainwash your." It's your weird fucking laugh like that.
Don't make fun of my fucking evil laugh. I'm being serious, damn it. I will shoulder Lukako's pain. That's my responsibility. When I cancel that email, the fact that she was a girl will be undone. I'm the only one who can carry that burden.
So, what are you talking to me for? Go to her now and tell her what you told me. Confess your love to her.
Yeah, wait, what?
But I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you're right. That's my only choice. Hooah! I teleported my way over there. As always, there's only a few worshippers at the shrine. Guess that's how it can keep its dignified silence, even though it's less than a 10-minute walk from Akihabara Station. Ah, Akabe-san! Kako is sweeping the courtyard. I'm sorry, I let Cemetery in my room. No, that's okay. Really? Well, crap. Now that we're face to face, I can't bring myself to tell her the truth. God fucking damn it. Is something wrong? Well, how do I put this simply? I need to change the ginger back to male because he fucked up time and Miri will die. I call Lukako's crying face. She looked very sad when I called her a guy. If possible, I don't want to make her cry again. No, why am I acting so weak? What the fuck? Can't stop here. I swore I would do anything to save Miri. And when Lukako said he wanted to be a girl, he probably only said it out of curiosity. If I explain everything properly, I doubt he'll refuse to become a guy again. Simple. Lukako! Yes? I grab her by the shoulders and pull her close. Lukako's cheek instantly turns bright red. Please listen carefully. The truth is, you used to be a guy. What? No reaction. Or so I thought. Then tears start welling up in Lukako's eyes. You're saying that again? Damn, I made her cry again. Fuck me. Okay, well, I'm gonna make my escape now. Throw a fucking smoke bomb and just run out of there. This time I don't back down. Listen, unless you turn back into a guy, Miri will die. I explained everything. About the time travel. About the email Lukako sent. About Miri's fate. About how to avoid it. I talk and talk without pausing for breath. Finally, I'm done. You're joking, right? Her voice is trembling. I can't believe any of it. This is more role-playing, right? You're being Kiyoma-san, right? Right? She backs away from me, shaking her head. I don't like that big story. It hurts. I think it would hurt Mayuri-chan too. I know you're confused, hearing this so suddenly, but it's all true. I've witnessed her death countless times. A total of 8, apparently, by what the counter says. I'm sorry, I know I'm being selfish, but I'm begging you. To save Mary, I need you to become a guy again. Please tell me you're joking, Akabe-san. I can't possibly be a guy. I don't want to be. I've always been a girl ever since I was born. This is cruel. And why do I have to hear it from you, of all people? I'm so embarrassed. This isn't right. Kako covers her face with both hands to stuff out her sobs. What's to be embarrassed about? I have a harder time thinking of you as a girl anyway. Kako jerks like someone poked her with a cattle prod. Her crying gets stopped. What did I do? That's how you of me? What? I couldn't hear you. She lowers her hands and looks at me. Then she smiles, a soft, sorrowful smile. So that's how you think of me? Wow, she sounds like a really fast runner. Then Lukaku shakes off my hands and runs away. Lukaku, wait! I need to change your gender! Come back! She doesn't stop even when I call her. She disappears into the shrine office. Turns out just as my mental simulations predicted. So I leave the shrine, dejected. I need to come up with a plan. Hmm. When I get back to the lab, I take Chrissy out of the bench and explain what happened. Yeah, I fucked up.
Well, no fucking shit!
Chrissy listens with an annoyed expression the whole time. When I finish, she glares at me and says,
You raised a flag.
"What are you talking about?"
Don't you get it? You raised a flag, or I guess you could say you tripped over a flag that was already raised.
You mean a death flag?
Why? It's a romance flag, genius!
What? Huh? Romance flag.
Hiroshima-san. Hiroshima-san likes you.
Chrissy lifts her finger at me.
When her beloved Fiona Kilmer told her that she was a guy, it tore her pure maidenly heart into tiny little pieces. You dumb, stupid fuck. In other words, your plan was a massive failure. What a fucking surprise!
She sure is calm. It's my neck on the line.
Love is trouble. There's no formula to calculating people's feelings. Too many unknowns to solve for.
She shakes her head like she can't imagine anything worse. Has this girl never been in love?
The direct approach was a mistake. It'll be even harder to persuade her now. You should think of another way this time, like asking your mother directly. Though I'm sure the Hiroshima family already thinks of you as the man who made their daughter cry. So they might have their guard up.
Kako likes me? I don't want to believe it. Nah. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but, when do you think I first set off that romance flag?
How should I know?
I mean, think about it. Lukaku was a guy last week. If you already liked me at that point, then... Uh-oh.
That's just your perspective. From everyone else's perspective, she was always a girl. It makes perfect sense. Think of her as the current world line.
Right. It makes perfect sense. Still.
Anyway, there's a bigger problem. Will changing Hiroshima-san's gender to male really bring the IBM 5100 back?
Something is different from the previous world line. According to Lukaku's father, IBM 5100 was definitely at Yanabayashi Shrine. Shizuha gave it to Ferris's dad. After he died, Ferris donated it to Yanabayashi Shrine. That sequence is the same as on the world line where I attained the IBM 5100.
So you're gradually approaching the original world line. You know, I've been thinking, you really shouldn't be able to change the world line so easily.
What makes you say that?
I mean, there are 6 billion people in the world. Does it make sense that the switching a single person's gender could cause such a huge change in the world line?
According to Shizuha, taking different actions after a time leap will only change the measurements by around 0.00001%, if at all. When I canceled Ferris's email, there was a 0.05% change.
0.05% is pretty big. What did Bonnie-san have to say about that?
The year 2010 is a major attractor field junction. The key is whether or not I attain an IBM 5100.
Yeah, the divergence views actually measures your distance to the IBM 5100. In that case, what you're saying is that all the D-mails we sent had an influence on the IBM 5100's location somehow.
There are also some D-mails that didn't activate Reading Steiner.
So just cancel the D-mails that activated Reading Steiner. The IBM 5100 might come back to you.
The main D-mails were sent by Lukaku and Kiryu Moka. I don't want to see that woman again if I can help it. In any case, I should focus on Lukaku right now. So what should I do about Lukaku?
Just go out with her.
Seriously?
If there's nobody you like, there's no reason not to, is there? Get close and help her work through her feelings, and she'll probably tell you what you need to know.
Mary dies in 2 days. I don't have time for that touchy-feely stuff. Suddenly, Kirisu's expression turns grave.
Only consider this as a last resort. If you're willing to hurt Hiroshima, fuck it, I don't care anymore! You can always take the information by force.
Yeah, no.
She'll forget after the world line changes, won't she? In that case, I think it's a valid option. But only when compared to Miri's death. I hate myself for suggesting this.
No, you're right. I need to consider every possible option. But I don't want to if there's any other choice. I'm not saying this for myself. From my perspective, when the world line changes, everything until that point becomes undone. What about from Lukaku's perspective? What if this world line continues after I leave it behind? Lukaku of this world line will have to live with what I did to her. That possibility exists. Shizuha said that's not the case, but there's no... there's no way to be sure. Since I can't confirm or deny that possibility, I don't want to use Kirisu's last resort. Besides, I have the time leap machine. And as long as I have it, I can repeat the days before Mary's death forever. Of course, there's still the danger of a time leap failure. In any case, the first thing I should do is to have an honest talk with the girl in question. And hooah, we leap to fucking... some of the fucking lab upstairs. I literally leap through the second floor window and fucking end up in the lab. I hear the tweeting of birds outside the window. It's nice and cool and early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad that the cicadas are already chirping. Sunlight's not too strong yet. Couldn't get a week of sleep. I was up all night thinking about Lukaku. Akron! Oh, there you are! I've come to beat the shit out of you! Ah, damn it. Mary enters the room and looks at me with a disapproving pout. She didn't say Tutaru, so to see her in such a bad mood. Yes, you're early. It's still late. Something happened today? I'm gonna scold you, Akron! She gives me a glare that's more cute than frightening. She's never been very good at getting angry. Yeah, she's very disappointed in you. Mary puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me. What did I do? You can't fool me, Akron. You made Luka-chan cry, didn't you? How did you? Luka-chan told me. She said you said she was a guy. Damn. Fucking snitch. Those two are close friends. I should have known Lukaku would go to Mary first. Why would you say such a mean thing, Akron? Mary, it doesn't involve you. This is a serious confidential matter involving the organization. It does too involve me. Luka-chan is Ryushi's friend. If you don't tell me, we're not friends anymore, okay? I'm gonna quit being a lab man. This is the first time I've ever seen Miri so angry. I'm not sure how to deal with this, honestly. Why did you say such a mean thing? I did it to save you. But I can't say that. I have it in me to tell this innocent girl she's fated to die in just 2 days. Gotta think of it. Was it a mistake to tell Lukaku about Miri's murder? I didn't make sure to tell Lukaku not to breathe a word about it. You're worried about something, aren't you? She's sharp, even though she never seems to be thinking anything. I can tell. I've been watching you longer than anyone, Akaran. And listen, you talked with Christian for a long time, didn't you? Something's wrong. You should talk to Michi too, okay? I wanna help too, okay? Now let's go apologize to Luka-chan. Will you do that for me? Michi will come too, so let's... Okaran? Come now, Mary. Me? Worry? Don't be ridiculous. I'm the insane mad scientist, Yo and Kyoma. I have nothing to worry about. All I have is the hunger for chaos. Okaran? Can't tell Mary. I can't. Mary hates me for it. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a mail. Kami-san, I have something important to talk to you about. Please come to the shrine when you can. I'll be waiting, please. Something important? What? Told her everything yesterday, including about Miri's death. Perhaps after sleeping on it. Okay. God, here's the yarn. I've been trying to hold back on it, but I just couldn't. I tried my best. I'm sorry, everyone. I let you all down. Perhaps after sleeping on it, she finally decided to believe my story. All right. I get up from the sofa. Where are you going? Miyuchi's not done talking. I'm going to Lukaku's. Really? You're going to apologize? Then let Miyuchi come too. No, that'll just make it harder. I put my hand on Miri's shoulder. Please, take care of the lab while I'm gone. I have my faith in you here. Come on. Miri's shoulders droop. She looks sad for some reason, but she lets me go. I am off. Fwa. When I reach the shrine, I find Lukaku standing alone in the courtyard. She's dressed in regular clothes instead of her Miko garb. She still hasn't noticed me. Lukaku stands still in the silent courtyard. The only movement comes from the trees swaying in the summer breeze. It's like a scene from a movie. I stop and watch in fascination. Finally, Lukaku turns around. Oh, look, she's so happy. Our eyes meet. I awkwardly clear my throat and walk towards him. Her. Lukaku bows her head. You came! Thank you. We stare at each other in silence. Crap, this is awkward. Can't stand the silence, so I try to start the conversation. What did you tell Mayuri? So sorry, but Mayuri-chan's the only one I could talk to about this. I mean, how much did you tell her? I kept most of it a secret, especially the stuff about her dying. That's a relief. Oh, thank God. Do you still think I'm joking? Kako shakes her head. She believes me? Ah, that was easy. You said you had something important to talk about. Yeah? Wait, why did I say yeah? I'm trying to be gentle, but for some reason I wind up talking like Ferris. I really don't know how to deal with Lukaku now that she's a girl. Lukaku takes a deep breath as if to prepare herself. Her face is turning red for some reason. She opens her mouth to speak, then closes it again. This continues for several cycles. She makes a lot of whiny noises too. What's wrong with her? Her Her tension's getting to me. My heart's just pounding like an alarm bell. Oh god. Yes?
Want to ask?
Yes?
Akami-san, about what you said yesterday.
Yeah?
I believe you.
That's great! So she's willing to go back to be a guy even though I hurt her feelings. Sweet, that worked out. For her to believe me in spite of that, that makes me pretty happy. Makes everything easy. But something strange about Lukaku. She still looks wound up pretty tight. In fact, it's gotten worse. Now she looks on the verge of tears.
So, well, in exchange for becoming a guy again?
In exchange, she wants something in return? I was expecting this. Uh-oh.
For today and tomorrow. We can stop before Miri-chan is in danger.
What is she talking about? My throat goes dry. I'm so tense that I don't know why. Oh god.
So, please be my...
I couldn't hear you. One more time. Koko's voice was even softer than before. So soft that I couldn't hear her from here.
Please be my end.
Oh god, I still can't hear her. Speak up! I'll do anything I can.
Boy, end.
What, you wanna end? What? Huh? What?
Please be my boyfriend.
What? Huh? Boyfriend. It takes me a while to process the word. Meanwhile, Lukaku starts squirming and fidgeting. She refuses to look at me in the eye. My heart is pounding. What's going on? What are these weird emotions I'm feeling all over my body? What did she say to me? Boyfriend. 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 She wants me to be her boyfriend until tomorrow? What? Why? Without thinking, I asked the worst possible question. Lukaku curls up even smaller.
I like you.
Her voice is as small as the buzzing of a mosquito, but it has all the courage she can muster. I feel my heart tighten at those words. Silence. More silence. Well, wait just a second. This is too sudden. I mean, maybe it's not sudden exactly. I've known about Lukaku's feelings since yesterday when Kurisu told me about the romance flag. But still, I don't think it would come to this. My mind goes blank. Can't think straight. Lukaku hangs her head, waiting for my answer. She looks so cute and innocent, I feel myself drawn to. No! No! That's wrong. No. That's just wrong. I am not attracted to Lukaku. Let me think about it. Give me 5 minutes. I turn and flee like a scared rabbit. Ah! I also let out a lot of panic screams. I'm so embarrassed I can't look back. 10 minutes later, I get back to the lab. Miri's eating a red bean bun.
Oh, Gran, how'd it go? Did you apologize to Luka-chan?
Yeah, so put the juicy chicken #1 in the microwave and nuke it so that the demo is basically ABC and...
What?
The microwave is developed by the Knights of the Rosicrucian Order who use alchemy, meaning that the sound of the chime is the brainwashing device. The chime itself actually doesn't have any meaning at all.
What? It's broken!
I mutter incoherently as I set up the tiny leap machine. I need to go back in time and fucking, just beat my head with a fucking, plank of wood. Oh yeah, and new words I can look up.
What are you doing?
Making a tactical retreat.
Retreat?
How far do I go? As far as I can. Yeah, that's it. Far away from here. Jump all the way back to August 11th, the limit of the time leap machine's range. So long, real world! Time traveling song! That was really fucking awkward. No one fucking bothered me. I'm gonna go cry in a corner and take a shower, maybe. When I'm done, Greasy was standing before me, fiddling with the phone waiting such to change his wiring.
Stop staring, you distract me. How many times do I have to tell you?
She's still working on the time leap machine upgrade. I know I shouldn't interrupt her, but there's nobody else I can rely on. Genius neuroscientist, I need to talk to you.
Make it short.
I want you to come with me to Yamabayashi Shrine.
Tell me why. If it's a date or something, then I refuse.
Hyo and Kyowa does not go on dates, much less with his assistant. Ridiculous. She's going like she's gonna kill me. Let's leave the jokes aside for now. So, I need you to explain the differences between the male brain and the female brain.
What?
I briefly explained my situation and what happened to Lukaku before I leaped. How many times do I have to explain this to Kurisu now? Like 5 or 6 times?
Okabe-san and Mikizu-san, did you come to pray?
Not exactly.
Actually, we have something to talk to you about. Hiroshibara-san. Hey, look, I said it right that time.
This is a strategy I thought of. Its name is Operation Christina. Lukaku reacts differently to me. I already know she'll have a breakdown if I tell her she's a guy. But she's not too familiar with Kurisu, and they're both girls, so it should be easier for Kurisu to tell her. That's why I persuaded Kurisu to handle it. So I went behind Kurisu and watched silently.
What might that be?
Lukaku is shy. He was distant with me back when we first met. And I can see she's made a small wall between herself and Kurisu now, too. On the other hand, Kurisu is very calm, truly reliable. Kurisu puts on a gentle smile and begins her explanation.
Did you know male and female brains are very different?
What? Hey.
Male brains are right dominant, female brains are left dominant.
Yeah?
By the way, the right brain handles image processing, spatial processing, and comprehensive judgment. The left brain handles things like language and calculation. The right and left brains are connected by the corpus callosum, which is more developed in females. You know, people say that girls are better at multitasking. That can be explained by the development of corpus callosum.
Oh, what? What the hell is she talking about?
Actually, these theories are kind of fringe. They're not really that credible. So if you don't mind, I'd like to do an experiment.
An experiment?
I want to try mapping your brain patterns to see if they're more female or male.
What is mapping? I am so confused. What's going on? Lukaku's clearly frightened.
Brainwave mapping. We just take a sample of your brainwaves. Anyway, you'll understand if you tried, okay? Okay, 100 bit.
No thanks.
It'll be okay, I promise. It won't hurt a bit. Just come to the lab and we'll...
What kind of perverted old man are you? I lightly chopped Kurisu's head. Ah, head chop.
What the fuck? Why'd you hit me? What?
Did you what me? What did we come here for? What are you going to do if you scare Lukaku away?
I'll just treat her like a valuable test sub.
Go back to the lab. You're experiment-loving girl.
Yeah, okay, so that's the things I get for going out of my way to help you. I'm gone. You're on your own now.
Kurisu leaves the shine with squared shoulders, muttering darkly to herself.
God fucking damn it, Okabe's fucking asshole. I'm gonna fucking murder him in his sleep one day. God fucking damn it.
I ignore those and focus back on Lukaku. What was Mikizu-san talking about? Well, basically... Do I have to explain it myself after all? You're actually a guy. The result is the same, of course. I hear the tweeting of a small bird outside the window. It's morning now. It's nice and cool and early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are still fucking chirping. Shut up already! So it's not too strong yet. This is the second time I've woken up to this, so the day was different the first time. In any case, my mental state is exactly the same as back then. Through the front door, I hear someone stomping up the stairs. I jump up thinking it's Mocha, but then I realize who it is.
I'm back to be angry at you again! Okran, there you are!
Mary enters and greets me with a disapproving pout. Originally, Mary was supposed to stay over at the lab, but last night she got a call from someone and left in a hurry. She probably went to see Lukaku.
Miuji's very disappointed in you!
Yep, Mary puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me. Oh, of course. I sigh in frustration. Ugh! Before I time leave, this happened on the 14th. Today's the 12th, so I explained the situation to Lukaku early. It looks like Mary's protest came early, too.
You made Luka-chan cry, didn't you? Luka-chan told me. She said she was a guy. Why would you say such mean things, Okaran?
I'm going to see her now, so don't worry.
But really, thank goodness, if you were going to apologize, she was never going to talk to you again.
That mail should come any minute now. Yep, there it is.
Okabe-san, I love you. I mean, what? No, I don't. Just come over, please.
It actually came. If I go to Yanobuchi tonight, Yaka will confess her love and ask me to be her boyfriend.
But please be my boyfriend.
But this time, I thought ahead. Christina! Christina! I start yelling at the development room and begin to hear the sounds of someone moving inside.
Is Tristan sleeping? She worked all night, so you should wake her up.
I know, but I have to do this. Christina, please wake up!
Oh, shut up. Fuck you. I'm so pissed off about the whole thing yesterday.
Chrissy comes out of the development room with her sleepy eyes. Christian!
Christian, Totoro!
Last night she fell asleep at the desk. The sleeves of her clothes still left a mark on her cheek. Her hair is frayed, her eyes are red. She rubs those red eyes.
What is it?
I'm going to Yanabayashi Shrine. Come with me. It's time for Operation Christina 2.
Ah, fucking shit. Until the 15th, we can stop before Mary-chan is in danger. So, please be my... Please be my... boy and...
Just get on with it.
Please be my boyfriend.
Same as before. Only this time I have to be your boyfriend for 4 days instead of just 2. Guess you could say it's a bold proposal. Fortunately, I came prepared. It's time to set Operation Christina 2 into motion. Last time, things got complicated when I added that experiment-loving girl to the conversation. This time, I had her watch the thing from the shadows near the staircase. Excuse me, I need a moment. My panic. I turned my back to Lukaku and called Krisu.
Sup, you filthy normie. You filthy normal.
Who's a normal? Think about how I feel for once. Did you hear what Lukaku said just now?
No, fill me in.
You weren't listening?
How am I supposed to listen from all the way over here?
She confessed until the 15th, then back to manhood.
Roger. And why are you asking me just granted Yoroshiobara-san's wish?
But it's Lukaku!
What's wrong with her? I mean, look how cute she is. Look how kawaii she is. How could you say no to that?
But she's a...
Her being a guy might just be your imagination. From my perspective, she's always been a girl.
Gah.
Just give up. Bye.
Wait. He hung up. God fucking damn it, you're useless to me. Damn, why did I even bring her along? What a useless assistant. I set my phone in my pocket and head back to Lukaku.
Were you on the phone with Makizu-san?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. You look like you're having fun.
Nonsense! She's just being a fucking annoying piece of shit. Is this pressure? Is she applying psychological pressure?
So?
Kaka fidgets restlessly.
Your answer?
Please be my boyfriend. 4-day trial relationship. Those 4 days feel long or short? I mean, sure, Lukaku is cute. She's very slender and delicate, especially around the waist, and her skin is as white as alabaster. Even when Lukaku was a guy, I occasionally find myself memorized by his girlish demeanor. Biologically, the current Lukaku is a girl, so even if we do stuff, there shouldn't be a problem. But still... I'm on a mission to change Lukaku back into a guy. I need to accomplish that mission to save Mieri. If I go out with the girl Lukaku and fall in love with her, then I will be able... Will I be able to treat guy Lukaku like I used to? Or I guess he's a guy and lose my self-control. It will result in complications, to put it bluntly. Going out with the current Lukaku isn't a problem. I mean, I still have my reservations, but cuteness is justice, right? The real source of my hesitation is the thought of what happens afterwards. The problem isn't Lukaku, but my own heart. Besides, I'm supposed to be saving Mieri, not going out on dates. But on the other hand, Lukaku's cooperation is essential to save Mieri. I won't get anywhere if I reject Lukaku and make her cry. For the sake of my goal, I must overcome the problems of my heart. I'll do it. I'll take Lukaku's deal. But if we're going to do this, I might tell myself this one rule that you must follow. Don't fuck her. I mean, you must not fall in love with Lukaku. If it means trampling on her heart, you must not fall in love. Fall in love and you would end up walking the forbidden path. Lukaku's a guy. A guy! But he's a guy! Guy! And don't you forget it. Just don't forget. Very well. I'll go out with you, but only until the 15th. Tears immediately fall from Lukaku's eyes. But why are you crying?
I'm happy. I was sure you'd say no. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Her face is red and her eyes are wet with tears. Yet she's really happy. Seeing her like this, all shy and embarrassed but happy at the same time, makes me feel... Oh, phew. I thought that was a mic there. Nope, just my heartbeat. She's too cute! She's too kawaii! I must then fall in love. And I'm about to. Why does every single one of her actions have to be so damn cute? She must be doing it on purpose. There's no other way. Lukaku's cute is the terror of the universe.
Akabe-san?
What? Lukaku wipes her tears away.
Tomorrow? A day?
Duh? What does she mean by duh?
Please take me on a date.
What did you say? A date? True, when a couple goes somewhere together, that's called a date. It would really be a dick move if I refused to go on a date right now, right after we started going out. Okay, but where? It looks like she's got a place in mind.
I want to go where you want to go, Akabe-san.
I want...
I want to know about the place you frequent, Akabe-san.
So in other words, she wants me to decide for her. It's really unfair to be so cute. People will forgive you for anything you say. Scratch my head in thought. Then I'll come up with something tomorrow, by tomorrow. For now, I just want to get out of this sickening sweet atmosphere that's brewing. Make my escape. Hooah! Get arranged to meet, but for now, hey, we're just it's long enough for say that. We'll save our amazing day for next time. Look at the new tip. What the fuck? I read this already. Yeah, ferment theory. I read that. I read that. I read normal already. Romiskier order. A secret society founded in 17th century Germany by Christian Rosenkreuz. Rosenkreuz was supposedly a practitioner of alchemy and black magic. Alchemy. The art of taking one thing and transmuting it into another. In fiction, even human body souls can be transmuted. But then you might lose some limbs and your entire body and all that stuff. Covalent exchange is a fundamental law of alchemy. In the Middle Ages, alchemists attempted to use chemical processes to transmute common metals, such as lead, into precious metals such as gold. Their efforts paved the way for modern chemistry. Nice. Anyway, now let's save the game. Save the game. Overwrite that thing. Boom. Well, anywho, I'm gonna end the video here for now. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Or don't, you don't have to. I'll see you all in the next video.